I'm Michael Daniels. I am co-publisher and co-owner of Outlook Media, along with my business partner, Chris Hayes. We are the progressive, urban, and GLBT media company for Ohio, having three major products. Our flagship product is Outlook Columbus Magazine, which comes out on the first of each month, serving the urban, progressive GLBT community. We also publish High Street Neighborhoods Magazine, which comes out twice a year and is a neighborhood shopping guide for a variety of different neighborhoods here in the city. We also own a networking organization called Network Columbus that meets once a month on the second Wednesdays. It started out primarily as a roundtable of gay and lesbian business owners who wanted to share information, and has grown into a very large free networking organization for people who want to interface with GLBT merchants or for gay business owners who still want to get together. But it's open to absolutely everybody who simply wants to do good business with good people. Our business and history goes back about 15 years, which surprises a lot of folks. But about 15 years ago, there were a group of people who said, you know what, there is no publication for the GLBT community here in town, and the mainstream media certainly weren't covering those sorts of issues. And so a magazine, actually a mimeographed newsletter, was formed and circulated among the GLBT community. That has, over the last decade and a half, grown to first a monthly newspaper, and then a bi-weekly newspaper, a weekly newspaper, and that's when Chris and I joined the company. And then in 2006, we had an opportunity to purchase it. In May of 2009, we converted it to a monthly lifestyles magazine. It was no longer really necessary to do weekly gay news because that was being covered by the mainstream media. So we switched to something that was more overall progressive, overall urban, and could do much more in-depth feature type stories. So it's not just gay issues, it's issues that impact the gay community, which are issues that impact everybody. It has to do with the center city, urban, so we talk about food, we talk about sustainability, we talk about whether we need light rail, as well as talking about issues of don't ask, don't tell, or marriage equality, those sorts of things. Our customers are pretty much everybody in the city. We like to joke and say that our customers are everybody who voted against issue 1 in 2004. But primarily our customers are people who are interested in progressive and GLBT issues and equality. We're proud that not only do we sort of own the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender market, but we have the #1 readership among all people of color with a high school degree, and our fastest growing readership are suburban soccer moms. They're girls who grew up with gay friends like me, who now have kids of their own and are now being involved in those kinds of equality issues. So we cover issues that have to do with all different aspects of the city. Similarly with the networking group, and to some extent with our advertising base, it used to just be gay business owners getting together and advertising to gay people. Now we've moved way beyond that, and we have companies, very large companies like AT&T and others, who may not necessarily be gay owned, but who understand the importance of reaching out to an urban GLBT market. And so we consider pretty much anybody who lives in the city of Columbus who is interested in equality and progressive issues to be our customer. We think that our community overlaps exactly with what we want our customer base to be. We think that our community is not just the gay community, but it's the progressive and allied communities. It's people who see people for people and want to simply move forward in a diverse and inclusive kind of way. So we're looking to have readers that live in all parts of the city and who come from all walks of life, but all have a common goal, and that is that sort of that rising tide raises all boats, and we all need to be doing business together. We all need to be supporting one another's causes and that sort of thing. We tend to find that it's easy to dislike those people, but it's much harder to dislike me once you get a chance to know who I am. And so to that extent, what we do in terms of building community is the core of our business. We do that in a variety of different ways, including donating 30% of our advertising to nonprofit and event type organizations, most of which are not specifically GLBT. For instance, we support the African American Male Wellness Walk and the Komen Race for the Cure and a variety of other things. If you'd like to become part of the Outlook community, we'd invite you to do that by texting Outlook MAG to 90210, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the magazine. Or if you're interested in coming to our free network functions, you can text the word Network CBUS to 90210, and we'll make sure and let you know when we're having events and where they're going to be.